Hello there everyone, Mediocre Otaku here, and today we're going to be looking at something a little bit different, which is the Friday the 13th Deluxe Edition collection. Now, before I get into this, I do want to say that there were some issues with the discs for Jason 3D, Jason Goes to Hell, and Jason X. Um, they are shipping out free replacement discs that have the issues fixed. But if you order it from anywhere other than Shout Factory, you have to fill out a form. If you order it directly from Shout Factory's website, they just ship them with the replacement discs already, so it'll save you a step. It's really easy. All you have to do is send them some sort of confirmation that you ordered it, and then they ship the discs out. I got mine in like a couple days, maybe like a week. I figured I'd do a video for this now because it's October and it is currently Friday the 14th, which is almost as good. So let's just start actually getting into this now that my whole spiel is done. The artwork on this is super cool. I really like the way it wraps around. The top has the hockey mask, and the bottom just has some information on all the movies. And before I go too much further, it does come with this little insert in the shrink wrap, which just gives you some more information. So, nothing too crazy here. The Blu-rays are only Region A, so if you want to import this set or, buy this set, just, keep that in mind. So let's just start going through all of the Blu-ray cases. So here is the Blu-ray case for the first movie, which is probably the best in terms of being like an actual good movie. There are plenty of bad ones that I also like a whole lot. For any of you that don't know, I really love just trashy slasher horror movies such as this, Nightmare on Elm Street, the Halloween movies, Chucky. That's another really good one. Chucky and Nightmare on Elm Street are probably my two favorites, so I would totally purchase a collector's edition set of those movies as well if anyone's going to be releasing that. I don't know if Shout Factory has the rights to other like slasher horror franchises. I know they, for some reason, have the rights for all of the Fly movies, which I gotta be honest, I didn't know there was anything other than just the original. And by original, I realized I misspoke. I guess I knew that the one with what's his name? The guy from Jurassic Park. This is gonna bug me. Anyway, I knew that was a remake of some older one, but other than those two, I didn't know there were apparently several other ones. These franchises just don't know how to end. Speaking of, Friday the 13th, the final chapter, the fourth movie in the franchise. And what's even dumber about this is that there was a sequel to this the next year. So at no point did anyone at the studio actually think this was the final chapter. It was a ruse right from the outset. And here we go, A New Beginning, Part 5. Yeah, these franchises, I don't know if this one really is like this, but a lot of these horror franchises, they'll do this weird thing where there's like sort of different timelines going on. Like Halloween is Halloween is just fucked, to be perfectly honest. There's the original one, and then Halloween 2, which is like a direct sequel. And then Halloween 3 is its own completely separate thing entirely. And then for Halloween 4, they go back to formula, as Norman Osborn would say. And then I think that the newer Halloween movies act like the second one didn't even happen. I haven't watched any of the newer ones. The final, it's supposed to be like the last Halloween movie. Just is actually coming out today, so I might check that out. I don't think I'd really be missing too much. I haven't heard like great things about the newer ones anyway. But if the intent is for this new Halloween movie to actually be the finale of the franchise, I do want to see it. By the way, Jason Takes Manhattan. The way he gets there is he gets on some boat from Camp Crystal Lake. It's a lake. And he somehow gets all the way to Manhattan from that. And here's Jason Goes to Hell with the turd demon coming out of it. I honestly, like, I really cannot tell you the plots for most of these movies because they are just so stupid. Some of these are kind of hard. Like, you should not marathon these at any point. Like, maybe watch one a day or something. But Jason X, this is like the ultimate jumping the shark, where they just send Jason into space, and the ridiculousness ensues. I think the Leprechaun movies, they jumped the shark by like the fourth one, and then there's a few more that followed afterwards. And here's Freddy vs. Jason. This movie is a masterpiece. I absolutely adore this movie. I know it's awful, but I don't care. It cracks me up. It's like, what more could you want? What, like, how could it get any better? All right, and this is the reboot from 10-ish years ago. I haven't watched this one yet. I have a feeling it's probably pretty bad, which is just kind of how these movies go. So I can't say that just because it's bad I won't like it, but I feel like it's a different kind of bad. It doesn't really have that camp factor going on, probably. Like, I haven't seen it, so I'm not going to judge this movie at all, but that's the vibe I get. And here is a disc of bonus material. And there are all of the special features. So I don't know, is there like a runtime on this? No. Doesn't look like it. But there's a lot of stuff on there. I assume it goes on for quite a bit. And then here is the booklet that comes with it. Just has a bunch of info on, I think, all of the movies. Honestly, I haven't read through this. I can't really tell what's going on here. But yeah, I guess I will read through this now that I have no idea what's actually in here. And that is it for the Friday the 13th Collector's Edition Blu-ray box set. If you're really into, this type of stuff like I am, I would say that this is a pretty good thing to pick up. It is expensive. Most of Shout Factory's Collector's Edition stuff is pretty pricey. If any of you have bought anime from them, you know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure the Weathering with You Blu-ray that I picked up was like $70 or something, which is crazy for just a movie. But that's kind of like what Aniplex does. So they're just, if people are willing to buy them for that price, like me, then why not sell them at that price? But that is going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
It was a day on Halloween when the man ran in and he funny screamed.